Here's some of my notes in terms of these end mills, because we're going from tool 3 to tool 10. Here I have, make sure you change that end mill. You can either, again, set it at 0, because when you zero out, either you're zeroing out at the level of what has been faced, and then you can run from there. I did run this with 5/4 material, 25 millimeters down into it, just to get a little bit deeper. Again, putting a little bit more depth down into the glass in order to hope help the smoke resonate down into it. It's kind of cool to see how the ice will actually kind of just pull that smoke down into it. Those were some of my notes.
All right, so our last profile pocket that we need to create is the deep inner one. So I have a shallow one at B, and then C for the 115 mil. We're going to go ahead and load this up so we can take a look at it. And that's that inner depth. And I can see that I've got a status error, and I have a feeling it's because I have tool 3 in here and not tool 10. I haven't changed that yet. So that's going to be one of the things that I need to do. Again, it's going to be very similar to the other data input that we had put in. So let's just go through that real fast, take a look at it. We won't waste too much time. So under conversational, again, we've got a 30 millimeter diameter pocket. We're also going to go back to the same 57.7, pardon me, 57.5, 57.5 for XY. I'll show that here in just a second. I'm going to go a negative 25, or basically an inch down. Again, depth of cut, we'll just go 1 millimeter at a time. And if I want to change that to 2 mils, I could potentially do that, especially in terms of how it does its spiral cutting. It would be quite all right in order to do that. Again, if I look at my XY coordinates, that's what I've got in terms of the middle of the block of wood. So we'll go ahead and finish that. I didn't change anything, just want to double check, it looks good. Go ahead and close. And then we need to come back here. Since I didn't change anything, I don't have any errors, but I do need to change the bit, the end mill. So we need to do that and then run it. All right, now there's a couple of things I forgot to show. I still had tool number 3 in there, and I did the outer ring for the insert. It's only down 0.8 millimeters in terms of overall depth, if I remember correctly. We'll go back and look at that. I did swap out to tool 10, which is a 2 flute, and it happens to be a long one. So I did chuck it up all the way to where the shoulder is in the collet. And now I'm running it because this is going to go 25 millimeters deep. So again, we've got a 2 flute. We're spinning this at, again, 15,000 RPM, and we're right now at about 775 millimeters per minute as we're doing this bore, or this pocket, circular pocket, on this whiskey smoker. I'll vacuum and clean that up as soon as this is done. All right, let's take a look at what we've got in process so far. So we've done basically the top side. We've recessed, if you will, our pocket for the depth, which is 10 millimeters. We did our inset ring so that this fits in there. However, we also did our deep cut, and now our filter is going to be able to hold all those shavings. So our top side is done. We're going to go ahead and take this out. We are going to then put it into our base clamp, because now we have to be able to clamp the circular portion, and we can now then take care of the bottom side. So let's go ahead and unmount this and remount it upside down to do the bottom side of the whiskey smoker.